Yes, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are back with another Football Manager 24 tactic that I know you guys will love. This one right here is the meta, so make sure you are waiting to see the crazy results it has gotten. Don't forget, guys, to also hit the like, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you are commenting. We are trying to get to 10,000 subs by the end of 2023. I do appreciate all the support, people. Make sure you are checking out all the social media platforms. Those links are in the description. TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch, where I'm streaming Football Manager Monday to Friday, 4 PM GMT with the QPR save at the moment. You guys will love the vibes on the stream, so head over to there right now and go follow up. Don't forget to join the Discord and also check out the Patreon as well. But let's stop wasting time and let's get into the breakdown of this tactic right now. And first up, for the first team we have tested the tactic with, we are with Feyenoord, and as you can see, they have done a treble, beautiful season for them. Eredivisie and both cups in Netherlands as well, man. Very good season for Feyenoord. And we shoot straight over into the breakdown of the season. 34 games played, 28 games won, 4 draws and only 2 losses. Those 2 losses did both come away from home, 1-0 to PSV and 2-1 loss to Go Ahead Eagles. We can see already that they did score a total of 103 goals. No one else came anywhere near that. And in terms of their defensive record, great season, only conceding 20 goals, getting an 83 goal difference and 88 points. We move straight over into the team statistics, and we can see most goals, obviously 103. Most shots, we have Feyenoord once again. Fewest shots against, 208 with Feyenoord top. Best pass completion, they are 5th with 89%. Most possession, they are 3rd with 60%. Most tackles won, not there. Most dribbles made, top of the list right there. Most clean sheets, top of the list with 17. And fewest conceded, top of the list with 20. You can see, look at all these metrics. They have just dominated everything in the Eredivisie. Moving over into the player statistics, we can see we have 2 players in the top 3 for the most goals scored this season. We're very happy with that. We look at most assists, and it's another 2 of our players who do top that list. We have Calvin Steggs, obviously, picking up 17 goals in the league, as well as picking up 17 assists in 34 games. He went crazy, bro. In terms of most shots, we have 3 players in there. When we move over to most player of the matches, we have Calvin Steggs once again with the most man of the matches, 10 man of the matches as well. Most key passes, he is there again first. Best pass completion, no one there. Most tackles won, no one there. Most dribbles made, we have Delro's son, joint 4th. Most clean sheets, we have our goalkeeper in 1st place, obviously. And then fewest conceded, our goalkeeper is in 2nd place, but he did play a lot more games in comparison to the Ajax goalkeeper. And we move straight over into the data hub, and this is looking very beautiful. We are seeing goals per game is 3.03, crazy stuff. In terms of the non-penalty expected goals per 90 is 2.47. Conceded per game is 0.59. Expected goals against per game is 0.71. And then shots per game is 17.41. It's been a very good season. And the pass completion ratio, we can see, is 89%. They are doing very well and obviously dominated the whole of the Netherlands. In terms of the player of the season, we have to give it to none other than Calvin Steggs. As we saw already, he has been cooking up the Eredivisie. And in terms of the rest of the competitions, he did play 45 games in total. He got 18 goals and got 20 assists, man. Very good season. He scored no penalties as well and also got 10 man of the matches. And we move over into the second team we have tested a tactic with. We are with Leeds United, who were relegated to the Championship last season, but they are straight back up, dominating the Championship, getting 104 points. However, FA Cup, they got to the final, lost the final. Carabao Cup, they got to that final and lost that final as well. So very good season for them. 2 cup finals and obviously winning their league and getting back to the Prem. It looks like they are definitely ready to be back in the Premier League. And in terms of their Carabao Cup run, this is exactly how it looked. They did actually meet Liverpool in the semi-final and beat Liverpool, but lost 2-1 to Arsenal in the finals. Then having a look at their FA Cup run, we can see actually they did face West Ham, Aston Villa and Fulham, and then lost 2-0 to Spurs, very surprisingly, in the FA Cup final. But we move over into the league table, and this is the breakdown of the league. 46 games played, 32 games won, 8 draws and 6 losses. 5 losses coming away from home, 1 loss at home to Coventry. In terms of goals scored, they scored 107 goals and only conceded 37, so conceding the least goals in the league with a 70 goal difference. Moving over into the team statistics, we can see Leeds there with 107 goals, Norwich nowhere near them with 91. In terms of most shots for, they were in 2nd place. Fewest shots against, they were top of the list there. Best pass completion, nowhere to be seen. Most possession, they were 4th with 56%. Most tackles won, not there. Most dribbles made in 2nd place. Most clean sheets, second place with Southampton, and then fewest conceded in terms of the whole season, 37 goals in 46 matches. We move over into the player statistics. We have Nonto there in joint 7th with 18 goals in the championship. We move over to most assists. We have Somerville there with 15 assists. Most shots, we have no one there. Most player of the matches, we have Anthony there with 8. In terms of most key passes, we have Dallas there, joint 4th. Best pass completion, no one there. Most tackles won, no one there. Most dribbles, maybe have Daniel James in 5th place there. Most clean sheets, we have our goalkeeper in 3rd place. In terms of fewest conceded, he did concede 36 goals across 44 appearances this season. Now we move over into the data hub. We have goals per game is 2.33. Then the non-penalty expected goals per 90, 2.26. Very, very high there in comparison to the goals per game. Conceded per game, 0.8. Expected goals against per game, 0.88. And then shots per game, 15.33. In terms of the pass completion, it is 88% as well. And in terms of the player of the season, we have to give it to Jorginho Rata. And as you can see, he did play 44 games. He scored 23 goals this season and also got 7 assists. He did have 6 penalties, scored 5 of them. So it's been a good season for him. He does pick up 3 man of the matches as well, with a very high average rating as well, man. Now we move over into the last team we have tested the tactic with. We are with Wrexham, and they have dominated League 2. They have the exact same points. They have the exact same losses, draws, and wins as Leeds did as well, man. Very, very good season. Let's go straight into the breakdown and have a look exactly what happened. We go straight to stages, go to league table, and as you can see, in terms of games played, 46 games played, 32 wins, 8 draws, and 6 losses. Those 6 losses all coming away from home, bar 1, the exact same as Leeds. In terms of goals scored, they scored 111 goals and conceded 50, and then goal difference is 61 with 104 points. Moving over into the team statistics, we can obviously see Wrexham with 111 goals. Most shots for, they were 2nd place there. Fewest shots against, they were actually 4th place. Best pass completion, they were 6th with 87%. Most possession, they were 4th with 56%. Most tackles won, no one there. Most dribbles made, they were top of the list there by a very, very high amount. In terms of most clean sheets, they were actually joint 5th with 14, and then fewest conceded, they were 4th place, conceding 50 goals this season. Obviously, Notts County with 48, Salford with 47, and Gillingham with 44. We go straight over into the player statistics, and we can see, obviously, Paul Mullin with the most goals in the league, joint with Harry Smith, both on 25. In terms of most clean sheets, we have James McLean there, we have Thomas O'Connor, and we have Ryan Barnett in the top 4. In terms of most shots, we have no one there. Most man of the matches, we have Ryan Barnett, joint 2nd with 3 other players with 6 man of the matches. Most key passes, we have Thomas O'Connor in 7th place. Best pass completion, no one there. Most tackles won, we have Hosanna in 5th place, joint with another player. Most dribbles made, we have Hosanna there again in 1st place. And in terms of most clean sheets, we have our goalkeeper in 5th place, and then fewest conceded, he is in 6th place with 45. Now over into the data hub, and we have goals per game is 2.41. In terms of the non-penalty expected goals per 90 is 1.86. Conceded per game a bit more higher with 1.09. Expected goals against per game 1.21, and then most shots per game is 13.17. And in terms of the player of the season, we have to give it to Paul Mullin because he absolutely hammered it, getting the top goal scorer well, joint with another player. However, 43 games played, 27 goals scored, 8 assists. He scored 7 out of 7 penalties and did pick up 2 man of the matches. Quite small, if I'm being honest. He did have an average rating of 7.11 as well, man. And these have been the 3 teams we have tested the tactic with, people. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure you are subscribing and comment. Let me know what other tactics you would like to see. Also, guys, make sure you're following all the social media platforms. Those links are in the description. The TikTok, the Twitter, and the Twitch. I'm streaming Football Manager 4 p.m. Like I said, you guys will love the streams and love the vibe with the QPR save. Head over there right now and go follow. Make sure you are joining the Discord and also checking out the Patreon. But let's stop wasting time and let's get into the breakdown of this meta 4-2-3-1. So first up, we have a sweeper keeper on support with the instruction tackle harder. You lot know I love the instruction tackle harder. Been using it since FM23 and it continues into FM24. In terms of our wing back on the right on support, we've told him to dribble more, shoot less often, and tackle harder. Then we have a ball playing defender with the instructions, shoot less often. Then we have another ball playing defender with the instruction, dribble less, stay wider, and also tackle harder. Now we have an inverted wing back on support and we have told him to dribble more, shoot less often, and tackle harder. We have paired it up with Segundo Volante on attack. Obviously, the inverted wing back will come into this space whilst the Volante gets further forward. but we have told him to take more risks, move into the channel, and also tackle harder. In terms of our ball-winning midfielder, we have told him to mark tighter. He is on defend. Then we have an inside forward on the right on attack with the instruction, sit narrower and also tackle harder. Then we have a winger on support on the left with the instruction, tackle harder. Then we have an advanced playmaker in the midfield, and we have told him to roam from position and tackle harder. Then finally, we have a centre forward who is a complete forward on attack with the instruction, shoot less often and also tackle harder. In terms of the custom style, it is whatever you want it to be. It doesn't actually matter, because once you change everything, then it will change. So you can click clean slate, part the bus, wing plate, doesn't actually matter, because then we go to mentality is a positive mentality. Then in possession, we've gone with fairly wide, passing to space, play out defense, passing directness, shorter, tempo higher, work the ball into the box, low crosses, run at defense, and also be more expressive. In terms of in transition, we have told them to counter press, counter, goalkeeper, slow down the play in possession, and also take short kicks. In terms of out of possession, we've gone with a high press, higher defensive line, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in and trigger press much more often. If you are getting yellow cards and red cards, then you may want to turn off get stuck in. Don't forget, people, you can download the tactic right now. The link is in the description, and I'll see you guys over on the next tactic video. Once again, shout out to Zinclo for whipping up this one as well.